All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the free Sunday call. I'm so glad to see all of you. We're going to talk about the Lion Gate today. We're going to talk about the energies coming up in August and what it is that we could expect moving forward in August and the rest of the year, vibrationally and energetically. And we're going to talk to the beings that are starting to gather and come in as we move toward the Lion Gate peak. We've already opened it. The Lion Gate opened on yesterday. And we thought it would be really fun. I know that you guys all have, many of you already have the Master Ascension Light Code Oracle deck, but when you open it, hold on, guess what's there? The White Lion. So the White Lion, I am very attuned to. As you can see, I kind of look like a white lion. And I would like to give away 8 of these beautiful Oracle decks with the book and the cards and everything for the Lion Gate. And they are fabulous. You guys know how beautiful they are, and the artwork that Devashri has made, and the symbols and the frequencies, and they're incredible. So if you already have a deck, don't worry. If you win, you'll just get another one you can give to somebody. And if you don't, you'll win and you'll have it, which will be fabulous. So anybody that is on the Lion Gate activation on 8/8 at 4:44 p.m. New York time on Zoom live will be in the drawing to receive a deck, and we're going to give away 8. So that'll be a lot of fun. Everybody is welcome to be in that code. I mean, not in the code. The code will be right after. It'll start at the 12th, and that'll run 3 weeks. It's going to be amazing. We're going to talk to all the star beings, but the actual Lion Gate activation on 8/8 is open to everyone. It's donation based, so just pop in, make sure that you guys register and you're there, and then you'll automatically be eligible to get your deck with the White Lion. So super exciting. Okay, I just want to make sure I remember to tell you that. Is there anything else that I needed to tell you? I don't think so. So I'm going to channel now. If you are new to the Sunday call, or if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. That would be fabulous. Or make a comment or give a thumbs up or whatever you're supposed to do on there. And as I channel, for those of you who haven't heard me before, I make these toning sounds. I've been doing this since 1989. I get out of the way, I open up my vessel, and I allow source and frequency of love and light to move through my body. The main energy that I channel is the Angel Raphael. But as we're moving into this Lion Gate frequency, I've been attuning to a lot of star beings. Recently just returned from spending some time on an island in Maine, where the water was very open and expansive. And frequently when I'm there, I connect with these beings that are green. They have never given me a name. And so we'll see if they come in today, in addition to the Syrian elders. So all of these star energies and beings are coming in right now. All right, Jennifer is our host today. She's going to ask a few questions, and then if we have time, we'll see what other questions you guys have, and we'll go from there. Okay. So let's all just take a nice deep breath. Hmm. Come into the presence of the here and now. Oh, look at you. So, what the? Ow, 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 ow. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
hello,
Hello, hello, hello.
hello, hello,
Hello, hello.
hello,
Hello, hello, hello,
hello,
hello. Oh,
hello,
hello, hello, hello,
hello,
hello, oh,
hello,
hello, oh,
hello,
hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Wow. Hello. Ah,
Hello.
we are very delighted to be here as always and attuned to all of you and your energy and your frequency as you are moving through many shifts. And we want you to know to take a nice deep breath and to relax because although you are in for quite a roller coaster and things may appear to be a bit chaotic and there are peaks and valleys, it is your internal compass and the centeredness within your own heart that will be your guide and support you through these times of great change. It is my understanding that many are asking about the energy right now, for it is a bit turbulent, and they are curious as to what it is to expect or what is going to happen. And I want to remind you that although energetically we can share from our perspective an aerial view of what is unfolding right now on your planet and how it is going to affect you and many others and Mother Gaia, it is that it is always shifting and always changing, dependent upon, of course, your attention, your energy, your focus, and where you are residing that energy. And so collectively, an opportunity for you to heal inside energetically within your own selves and within others is occurring. And with that, we're going to take a pause. Look at you. Oh, all right, guys, one moment. They want us to tune in to the Mother Source creation grid, which as you know, for those of you who were with me during the solar eclipse, when I was there and we had this very profound opening and energy with Grandmother Spider, and she came in, and with the infinity sign, a weaving occurred around the globe. That is this vibration of complete and absolute unconditional love. It's a very feminine frequency. It's very different than many of the energies we've known to date. And it is amplifying right now. It is getting so much bigger on the planet. And Raphael has asked us and the beings, all of them, to tune into this grid to participate in holding codes of light inside of us in which we are resonating with, to open our heart and to permeate and to send that energy into the grid. The grid is made up of infinity signs. Raphael does speak of it filling up to 144,000, knowing that our community, and look at the number here, we have 244, so it'll be double, right? Is the energy that is needed right now to take this vibration of this love and elevate the consciousness to the next level. So I want you to have a visual of what the Mother Source creation grid looks like, and I want you to look at it and feel its frequency and open up to it so that as I continue the transmission and I go into channeling and we speak with the beings, you can perceive yourself as one of many who are participating collectively in this change, in this evolutionary shift, by holding a signature, a vibration in which you resonate with. And so you can receive, and there's no charge for this at all, you just receive your own infinity symbol, and everyone's is unique and different, and there's infinite multiple options. There's 55 of them, and they go in different sequences, and you pick which one you resonate with that you really want to hold energetically for the planet, and which one it is that you're looking to receive. So you may want to hold healing and receive personal power, or hold self-love and receive light language. I mean, there's endless possibilities. So I want to show it to you, and I want to ask you before the line gate, which is of course on 8-8, which is the infinity symbol, which is like doubled, right? To have your symbol and to have printed it out if possible, or at least have it on your computer, downloads for you. It's free, there's no cost to it. And to have it So you can energetically tune into its frequency and all the beautiful symbols that will be activating light in you, so that when we have the Lion Gate activation on 8/8, you'll know what your symbol is, and you'll be plugging it into the grid as we're pulsating all of this love around the planet. So let me share my screen for a minute and just show you what it is that it looks like. And then we'll get back to the channeling. I just want you to feel the frequency. So hold on. Can you guys see this? Why is it not getting bigger? There it is. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me stop sharing and share again with sound. Thanks for your patience. Okay. Ready?
I am the Mother Source Creation Grid. I come from nothingness, from the emptiness, the in-between, and I expand that frequency to create an infinite web of love that I am weaving around the magnificent and beautiful planet that you call Mother Earth. She is ascending into a higher frequency, as are you. You were born in this now moment to open your heart, for you're here on the planet at this unique time to participate in the ascension process. I have sent you the Master Ascension Light Codes, and I ask you and 144,000 others to hold these codes in your heart, to send them into the planet and to one another, and to also receive whatever is needed within your being to open up the space to give birth to the new earth. You are one. I am.
Sorry. All right, so that just gives you, I'm hoping, a visual, right? Of what it is that we're doing collectively. So when you go to sleep at night, just think of the planet and think of all the lights and the points of light all coming in, all 144,000, all permeating into the center, into the core, radiating that love, moving out into the toric field, spreading that light around the planet, and all the different light codes that were received by the angelic realm that came in fully activated, so that the light turns on in your DNA, activating your light body, expanding your light body. So you and the earth, as we're moving through this massive shift and ascension process, are collectively radiating as much love as possible. You can go and receive that symbol and pick which one is yours and which one vibrates with you in the sharing and the giving under an infinity ascension light code symbol on my website. And you just build yours, and then you can download it, and then you can print it off. I know many of you here already have it, so I don't want to go into it too much, but this is how you do it, and it will look like this. And so this is the Lion Gate, and this is the personal power, and everybody's will be different. So you just can go here and do that. Okay, I just wanted to make sure everybody remembers and knows how. Okay, let's get back to channeling. All right. So hold that frequency right now within your mind's eye as I reattune to these energies that are coming in. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello,
Hello.
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 What is it you are wanting to talk about?
Hello, Raphael. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Hmm.
We have all been, I think, feeling a collective experience overall of quite a lot of heavy transition and a lot of almost death, whether it's actual death of loved ones or heavy transitioning going on the planet, intense transitions. And we were wondering what is the best way we can support ourselves through this time that feels almost like sometimes being squeezed on the inside, other than just asking and listening and being in our quiet alignment. What is the best thing we can do to support ourselves through this time?
Well, it is a shift in energy, meaning that you are speaking of death and transition, and there is a lot of energy right now that is leaving the planet. It is, in a sense, being pulled. You might even think of it as a vacuum or being sucked out, where many beings have chosen, particularly at this moment, especially very big and powerful beings, or ones that have done much work to date on the planet in many regards, to exit. And this exit strategy or time and place was in place and designed for this now moment. Simultaneously, there will be an enormous amount of new energy coming in and births happening of very special galactic energies and beings and newborns that are carrying within their DNA an entire new way of being and a light that will emanate around the planet. This exchange of energy is occurring right now during this very, very massive gateway that you are already inside. You are in this gateway. But when you are in it, you feel this pulling, and some of you may even be wondering, is it time for me to leave? Am I going to die? How much longer will I be on Earth? Will there be any enormous shifts or changes where many will exit simultaneously? And that feeling that many of you might be having is due to the fact that there is this pulling, this gravitational pull, this energy for those who have many chosen to definitely leave now, and others who perhaps might feel as though, that in a sense, they are on the fence, wondering whether they have work to continue here and they're going to stay on this side of the veil or on the other side of the veil. And so you're in a time of great, great transition. And it is that everything that you have known to be is changing and it's accelerating, and it's accelerating rapidly. And so wherever you are focused and wherever you are putting your attention is going to amplify. Everything is amped up in many regards, and it will be forcing you, like you're saying, to pass through or feel squeezed through things because your light is amplifying as well and is so bright that anything that is not to be carried through this transitional time will not be able to pass in many regards through the gateway itself. And that could be old relationships, that could be health and the way in which you take care of yourself, that could be work, that could be many different things in which will be you will feel forced almost to change. Change is the name of this time that you are in, rapid change. And in order to cope with it or to be able to ride the wave of this change, you will have to adapt very rapidly and you will have to let go and let go of a feeling of anything being permanent. We recognize here in the United States that many are thinking about or talking about elections and changes of this sort. And then we have mentioned to you, don't give any attention to it. Don't attach to the outcome. Don't pay your energy there because it's going to change so many times before this date of the election, and then it will change again. And this is a representation or a mirrored reflection collectively of the vibrations that are taking place right now. That is why it is so hard to make plans, to do anything. And so you are being asked right now to master your emotions and your attachment to ideas, to systems, to structures, and even to loved ones. And so when you talk about this enormous grief or pain or sorrow as others are passing through this enormous gateway that is open right now and wondering how to navigate through that. It is easy from our perspective in the angelic realm and our ability to perceive the eternalness of who it is that you are, to say to you, well, let go. But when you are in this grief yourself and it feels overwhelming and hard to navigate, we recognize it is difficult. And yet that is exactly what is needed now, is to broaden your perspective and to recognize the divine perfection in this plan, and that the unification and reuniting with those who are on the other side will happen in the quickening of an eye, meeting your time here collectively, even though it may be many years from now that you remain in your physical form. It will be in a flash, because time is moving so rapidly until you find yourself again in union with others that you have loved to have passed. And so, yes, there is a massive exit happening right now on the planet, and many are shifting and changing. And there is a lot of turbulence and a lot of chaos, but it is only coming into your own core and centered as the witness to the unfolding of what is taking place without attachment to it, in the presence of now, and stepping into a sense of remembering of the impermanence of this experience and reality in which you are in at this time. And yet, this is nothing new that you don't know or that you have not heard before, and yet you hear it over and over and over. And yet, the human mind wants to grasp onto some knowing, some teaching, some way that perhaps will change or fix the sorrow, the emotion, or the pain in the heart. And yet it is this emotion that you get to experience here on earth, these vibrations that are catapulting you into this ascension process and needed for you to embrace, to experience fully, in the most authentic and true and raw way. For this is not a time to deny your emotion, but to drop deeply into it, not to wallow into it, but to feel and sense its beauty, even in the great sorrow or grief that you are speaking of. And once you allow yourself to fully feel completely those emotions, the counter emotion to that, which may feel like bliss or union or love or joy, will emerge. And it is that frequency of bliss that is the one that will support you or catapult you or push you or forge you forward into these gateways that are opening. And so, right now, we invite you all to let go of outcome and to simplify. Simplifying everything and making it as easy as possible for you. Perhaps some of the things that seemed important won't seem so important anymore. Things that you were focusing on or worrying about or thinking about, there is a stepping back into an understanding of things from a new perspective. And yet, many are worried and concerned about the future and the outcome. And it depends upon where your energy, your attention, your focus lies, where you are placing it. So it is very important at this time to not get too distracted, because there will be many shiny things that will be seeking your attention, seeking to distract you from your own inner centeredness. And so perhaps in your questioning or wondering how to deal with this sorrow, And this pain is simply to feel it, to embrace it, to be with it, and to know that that will push you and catapult you into a different frequency. And that many want to look for or find, well, what's going to happen and what's going to change and what will happen with the stock market and what will happen with politics and what will happen with this and what will happen with that. And all of that is asking you to stop thinking about it, to let that go, for that too is your way of distracting from being with where it is that you are now and the emotions that are rising in this now moment. Because whatever it is that you think it's going to be, it's not. It's going to change rapidly, as are you. You are all going through an enormous metamorphosis process and you are birthing something new. You have already entered into a much higher timeline, and there are endless beings, including myself and many from around different places within the galaxy, who are arriving in droves to love you and to support you. So, this pulling sensation that you might feel, or that others are exiting through these wormholes and gateways into higher dimensions, is temporary, meaning that you too eventually will pass through that. And this is a balancing of energy. A balance is taking place right now on the planet. And so many leaders, many people of great consequence that have been of importance, that may be perceived in your experience as famous or in your own life, will be exiting, and many others will be arriving. It is an equal exchange at this time of energies.
Mm, thank you, Angel Raphael. That was a beautiful explanation. If I may just ask one final question about perhaps what happens when we're in that stage of grief, when we're feeling such strong emotions and moving through those. I wonder, is part of that the illusory understanding that we have here in this experience about separation with loved ones, that the part of us that's truly connected with our full selves is still connected with those loved ones? And so here we don't perceive that we still are. And so therefore that grief is our misunderstanding that that connection is fully happening on a
Uh,
different plane, if you will.
yes.
And so it's like the upside down. I don't know if I'm asking that clearly, but um, it feels like our misunderstanding of what is. And so therefore we're in so much grief because of a sense of separation, if you will. But if we truly understood our constant connectedness, maybe the grief wouldn't be as potent. Does that make sense?
Ah. It is it where it is that I am from. I do not have this experience that you feel of loss of the human form, where you are wanting to hold or to touch or to communicate or to smell or to have a meal with or to laugh with or to be with someone who was once here. It is that the physicality of their frequency, of their knowing, is missing. There is an emptiness, there is a void here. And we understand that this causes heaviness and a feeling in the heart. And so there is a separation because you are separated from the parts in which you connect with through specific senses. But it is also that other senses that have been deadened, that have been asleep for a very long time, that are turning on, that are awakening within you, are being asked to be utilized again to connect with them. So, yes, of course, there is no actual separation, for they are always with you and their energy is present, just like my energy as I come through Kelly is here and present with all of you, and I am loving you. But many of you cannot see me. You cannot have a cup of tea with me. You cannot always laugh with me. Sometimes you can. And I am not sitting next to you or holding you because my vibration is not in form. And so, do you long for me? Perhaps not, because you have no history of knowing me in that way, but you long for others because you have known that. So, you are missing what is or had been familiar. And yet, the relationship that perhaps you have with me as Archangel Raphael, as I come through in this way, or visit all of you at night, or whisper something in your ear, or kiss you gently on the cheek, a feeling in which you sense my frequency and the amplification of my unconditional love for you, that vibration of your loved ones is present. But it requires you opening your third eye more. It requires more stillness. It requires creating sacred space and connection and allowing the vessel to be a conduit to merge with this frequency of that of those who which have left or you have lost, and to sense them. One of the best ways to do this is to create a scenario where you are in relationship to them through your senses, especially, of course, as always, in the early morning hours as the sun is rising, or in the evening as it is setting and the portal is more open. The other energies are the equinoxes and the solstices and the lion gate that is arising now, where the veil is thin and the gateways are more open. And yes, of course, the anniversaries. You will all notice that the death of an anniversary or the birthday of a loved one, the portal is more open for them. There is a connection energetically through the star lines to attune to their vibration. During these times and at any times, we ask you to invite them to come, to sit on your bed, to feel and sense the quality of the clothing that they once wore, the scent that they had, the voice that they carried, the visuals of them in every way, and to bring them into focus. When you do this, this helps them to attune to where it is that you are. You start to create a mental picture and a physical picture, and then you begin to attune to their heart and an emotion in relation to them. If you can bypass the grief in for a moment and just step into attuning to them, they often have a quality about them that carries a certain resonance that you can tune into. In doing that and creating the opening, the sacred space, and the energy to connect with them, they most likely, depending on their own journey, but many will be able then to connect with you, to communicate with you, to share messages as you begin to write or share or attune to them. You can also put out, which might seem silly, their favorite food. Or you could sit down and place a chair for them and have a cup of tea, or do whatever you would naturally have done with them in this lifetime and allow them to and their frequency to match and to merge with you. With that, the separation is feeling a lessening. Now, if this is tying you to them in which you are unable to release your grief and open up your heart to moving into other experiences and you are simply attaching to the past, then that is not recommended. But if it is an opening to have a communication, to have a closure, to receive information, to attune to them, times like now during the Lion Gate, when these portals are very open, is a time to perform or to do these rituals in which they can come in. They are much closer than you often collectively give them credit for, and are just simply waiting for an invitation to contune with you. If you start opening up even more, you'll start to notice an imprint, perhaps where you're asking them to sit may form, a breeze may come, a scent may come up, a song may turn on, a bird may fly by, a light may burn out. All of these things are they communicating and attuning to you in the best way that they can from their dimension. And so all of that is something in which you can do, but ultimately what is being asked is to release, to let go. And sometimes these processes first are needed. It is that it is different for each soul as they are exiting. Some exit but remain in this field for a period of time to be of assistance or to communicate or to work. Others have to be cocooned immediately and brought into a center because they were traumatized or it was a difficult death process in which they are recalibrating their field and then they return. Others will go immediately out into the sea of oneness and they will merge into source itself and start to form and move in a swirling frequency as they begin to quickly give birth into another dimension. There are different processes for different energies and different souls, but we can tell you that there is a very large opening right now for so many to be leaving, and simultaneously the veil and the way of connecting and communicating with them is thinner than it has ever been before, meaning your capacity to feel their energy is there. And so, yes, is it an illusion that you are separated from them? Of course it is. But is it real for you in that you cannot kiss them goodnight or hold their hand or call them on the phone or tell them something? Those moments in which an excitement arises or something happens and you pick the phone up and you remember, oh, they're not there. That feeling, that sensation of grief is real, authentic, and raw and true, for it is not an illusion. And in that moment, you do feel separated, and yet you can call them just on a different line, just in a different way, through a different system, which requires an opening of the energies in the third eye and in the crown and your attunement to certain frequencies. So invite them, recognize them, love them, connect with them, honor them, write to them, burn candles for them, hold vigils for them, all of this, honor them, and simultaneously recognize the impermanence of your own being and the embracing of the moments that you have now as to what those moments you want to cherish, what it is you want to experience, what you want to fully embrace in these moments, knowing that, of course, there will be a union with them again.
Wow, thank you so much, Angel Raphael. That was absolutely gorgeous explanation. You mentioned Lionsgate and what a huge portal opening this is coming up right now. Would you please let us know a little bit what to expect with this, and perhaps energetically anything that we might be able to do to incorporate this energy coming up for our own
Oh,
personal power, maybe?
oh, yes. Well, it is the energy of the lion, of courage, of the heart, of all of these energies of strength. And this is what will be needed as you moving through these times. But it is that many energies will also be arriving. So you are speaking of those in which you love who have passed. They are here and arriving, but there are fleets of other energies and ascended beings that are coming in from many star systems at this time. And it is a movement in which many will be unifying their energies. So everything will be quickening and accelerating. And so it is imperative that you choose to focus on where it is that you are wanting to go or what it is you are wanting to bring into form, because wherever that attention is going to be amplified 1,000 times. And so during this time, you are going to receive a lot of assistance from these beings that are here to assist you. And they are very, very interested in supporting the calibration of exchange of energy. So as so many others have been exiting and their energy is going out, and the new babies are coming in, and this energy is amplified. Also, an exchange of your energy with the energy of the star beings is also being, in a sense, exchanged, meaning that they are bringing their light, and that light is permeating you, turning on your DNA and activating it. And you are supporting them with emotion and their ability to feel emotion and to connect more with their senses, with form, and with matter. So there is an exchange that is happening, a merging of vibrations, a unifying. And with that unification, there will be a feeling in the heart, and this feeling is bliss. And this bliss vibration is the gateway for you to, or the energy to pass through this gateway, this stargate, into a higher dimensions, where much of what we have spoken about before that cannot pass through the 0 point, that is too densified, will be left behind, and you will find yourself in a very different reality, and that is accelerating. And so that is why it's very important to recognize that everything will be moving faster. So if you've been trying to get pregnant, you'll get pregnant faster. If you're in a relationship, it may move faster. If you are getting rid of something, it will move faster. You will might feel a need to change things very quickly and very rapidly, which may be out of character, as if you want to move, or you want to let go of something, or you want to marry someone new or change something up. Things are going to happen very fast. And so you cannot predict any of these things. You cannot plan any of these things. You cannot even create them through the traditional path of manifestation. You can only move into union within your own energetic body with the vibrations that are coming in, that you connect to as star beings, where you merge your spine, your breath, and your frequency in a harmonic way that gives birth to a new reality. And that reality that is born from that is an amplification of your current vibrational field and signature that is in alignment for the unfolding of your soul in its highest timeline. And so it is so important to be in a harmonious state, meaning that you are balancing all of these energies that are coming in, and you are stepping into a state of blissfulness. And this blissfulness is something that happens through the conscious merging with these star beings that will be you and them exchanging energy. The height of this exchange or union of these frequencies will occur on 8-8 during the peak of the line gate, where the two infinity symbols, if you were to perceive the eights in this way, will be merging together through the 0 point, and a new energy will be born, meaning a new timeline will be born, and one that you will pass through the 0 point into a new experience. That experience will be one in which you will feel much more light in your body, and many gifts will be activated, meaning your ability to perceive and experience very similar to how the star beings are capable of doing in the way in which they operate, will start to become a permanent experience or reality for you. And simultaneously for them, they will be experiencing and amplifying the senses, the form, the feelings of the earth, the emotions, and the humanness in which you are exchanging. Does this mean that you will have less emotion, less energy, less feelings and sensations? No, those also will be amplified in you. It's going to be amplified or turned up in a sense by both of you, but an exchange of energy through the golden ratio that merges together and gives birth to a new way. This will happen during the Lion Gate energy. That is this portal opening for these beings to pass through and to merge with you. It will connect originally and begin with the green beings because that's the equal vibration of the heart center where the coherence of the merging of this union needs to take place. They will come in and they will be 12 that will be around you. And as they begin to spin, they will be opening up a space inside of you as you will pass through many different doorways of concentric rainbow circles through the pyramids and into through Orion's belt, past and into other energies, of course, working with Sirius as these energies merge and unify. You will be unifying with these light beings that you perceive from this perspective as separate from you, but are you in a higher octave, you in a higher harmonics, you operating in a much higher frequency. And this union between you will happen between your breath, your heart, your spine, and it will create a surge of energy and a feeling of bliss. This bliss will create waves of light, and this light will then cascade around the planet, moving through infinite 0 points into its core, opening up waters that will start flooding different places. During this time, you will notice a lot of activity in the elements and in your natural environment of water, flooding, earth moving, etc. But it is nothing to be afraid of. And it is important through the witnessing of this, of fires and hurricanes that will be intensified, to recognize that this is the energy that is needed to give birth to these higher dimensions, even though it may appear chaotic and destructive. There is much cleansing and beauty and love that is taking place in this process. So it is a combustion, in a sense, of energy. And so that energy of unification with the star energies, which are parts of yourself, that the unity of this, because that in which you will be receiving in the light from them, you will also, they will be taking what you are holding energetically that you have agreed to do here on earth, where they are. And there will be this union between you. And with that, this will give rise to something new that has never been in the cosmos before, meaning an entire other dimension. And this is difficult for us to fully explain, but you are operating in a particular dimension. They are operating in a particular dimension. There are cords of energy and light that unite you. Sometimes they are so thin that they are inconceivable, but they have widened and are become stronger. And during these gateways, like the Lion Gate and the unifying of the infinite frequencies together, they become larger and more intensified. But in their union, they are giving birth to an entire different dimension. Now you might say, well, what dimension is that? Is that the fifth dimension? So many speak of this, but this is not what I'm talking about. This is a dimensional reality that has not been experienced before, meaning that the merging and the unifying of your energy and the unifying of their energy, which ultimately is the same origin coming from the same source, but has not, for in your understanding of time, been unified in this way before, in this collaboration, in this unification, in this particular juncture, will give birth to an entire new system. And so those of you who will be attuning to it will be on this ride into these new dimensions and experiences where things will begin to glow and glisten in a way where the light and the quality of the light will change, where things become more alive. You will be speaking to the roses and the flowers and the trees and the waters and the mountains and the rivers. You will be feeling the pulsation and the rhythms of the planet in a new way. Your heart will be exploding with love for others around you, and you will feel such a sense of endearment in so many ways, and bliss and gratitude for your experience. There will be this sense of beauty that is not necessarily always felt, but only felt in the human experience in these fleeting moments, will be elongated. Everything will be elongated, and simultaneously it will be accelerated. So that is why it is critical now that the line gate energy is open as you lead up from now to the moment of 8-8, to focus on connecting with the beings, working with the beings, communicating with them, sharing your love, your energy, your understanding, your emotion, and receiving from them. They can create instantaneous healing in your body. They can support you in your relationships. They can support you in your work, in your signature, in your imprint, in your purpose, and all of these things, amplifying your experience. So, although many of you have dipped down into depression or chaotic energies or difficult feelings that seem very low, um, you're moving up and down like this. This is what's happening right now. And so when this union takes place, there will be a burst of energy, a burst of unification that will catapult you, like combust, move you forward as these ratios of light between you and your spiral and their spiral touch and unify through the electric frequency that rises up your spine and out your crown, and through your breath with their breath. There will be a union beyond one's knowing. And so they are preparing for this. And during the activation of the line gate, you will communicate with them. Now, it is not only that of the green beings that have come through the heart of the green frequency, but any frequencies from the heart and above. And there will be 8. So it will be the green energies, it will be the blue light beings, it will be the indigo vibrations of violet energies that will be coming, it will be the energies of the white energy, the golden energy, and then it will unify into more frequencies of beings from further out star systems that are in a vibration that you may perceive to have no light because it has so much light. And it is that all of these energies and beings will be here with you for the Lion Gate, surrounding you, loving you, and you will be unifying energetically with them to give birth to this timeline in which you will be experiencing more bliss. And so this is a very potent and powerful time, and we invite you to attune to it and to invite them to be with you, for they have come in recent weeks and shared information and energy and love with all of you. So continue feeling their vibration, sensing their energy, because they will be giving you many gifts and teaching you many things that will support you in navigating these times that feel right now like a roller coaster of great change, We can tell you that this ride you are on is not going to settle, but to accelerate. And so it's important for you to move with the rolls and the ups and the downs without attaching to them and perceiving them from a perspective of love beyond the idea of what they seem to mean to you as you begin to release some of the meaning and the idea of any sense of control rather than moving into for asking you to move into the frequency of flow.
That is absolutely exciting and beyond what seems like real magic.
Mm.
And I think so many of us are very much looking forward to experiencing something like what you've just described in these next days leading into the Lion's Gate and the code, and getting to understand experientially all of the beautiful things you just laid out for us. So
Yeah.
thank you so very much, Angel Raphael, for that beautiful description.
Oh, you are welcome. We ask you now to just take a nice deep breath, breathing in and letting go, and inviting you to invite them to be with you tonight, to feel and to sense their presence as the Syrian elders come with pyramids of light in which they have given with to you over the years in your hands for great healing. The energies of the green beings as well, sharing with you these beautiful orbs of green light, and being able to pay attention now to the light, the reflection of the light, the frequency of the light, looking at it and perceiving it in a new way as it is communicating and merging with you. In coming days, we shall return and to bring to you healing and messages and energies and support from these beings. But in the meantime, begin to prepare for the Lion Gate simply by being present, opening your heart, inviting them to come in, forcing yourself to pay attention to your words, your thoughts, the energies of where your attention is, what it is you're saying, doing, feeling, seeing, and experiencing in preparation for these beautiful changes ahead. And again, do not get attached to anything in this now moment, for it is sure to change rapidly. For things that may have taken years and years to change or to shift are accelerating and happening in the quickening of a day. And so, whatever it is that is happening today may not be happening tomorrow. And the purpose of this process is for all of you in the opening of your hearts to accept the feeling and the sensation of impermanence and to focus to be present in the presence of each now moment, wherever it is that you are, radiating love. With that, many blessings, much love, and good day. Oh. Mhm. Well, isn't that perfect timing? All right, everybody. Thanks so much for popping on today. I love you. I hope you have a beautiful Sunday. I'm excited for the Lion Gate. I'll see you all there. I'll see you before it. We have a whole nother Sunday call before the Lion Gate. And in that call, I'm going to work with everybody to get really prepared for that reunion and meeting of energies that they're showing me is quite a unification that you'll feel deeply in your body that will catapult you, as Raphael was saying, into a higher dimension. I love you. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you then. Everybody else, my membership, I'll see you in the morning. So we'll be tapping into the beings in preparation for the code. And just so you guys know, the the Lion Gate light code is different than the activation, and that starts on the 12th. And we're going to work with lots of star beings. Okay. Love you. Have a beautiful day. Bye.